Good evening. We acknowledge that this commemorative ceremony is taking place on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit.
Good evening, Toronto. Thank you for coming together tonight as we continue to keep our distance, but we are gathered together virtually to remember and honor the many lives lost from COVID-19 over the last year, today being the anniversary of the first life lost in our city, and to reflect on the difficult and challenging year that we have endured since then. This night is about mourning as a city. It comes exactly 1 year to the day from the first confirmed COVID-19 death in the City of Toronto. And so, our commemoration tonight is about recognizing the loss so many families have endured over the course of the year, honoring those we have lost, and comforting and supporting those they left behind. While this virus has hurt everyone in our city in so many different ways, tonight is especially about remembering all of those innocent souls that it took from us in this past year. As I look out here tonight, these more than 2,750 lights, I think of the people that they represent, the people they represent. Think about that. More than 2,750 Torontonians lost unexpectedly in 1 year. We think about the families and the friends who continue to grieve for their loved ones and the thousands of tears they have shed. Nous pensons aux familles et amis qui ont perdu un membre de leur famille. Nous avons perdu énormément en tant que ville. I think about the empty chair where they always sat, or their favorite shirt they always wore, or their favorite place in our city their loved ones and friends can't pass by now without thinking of them. All those things that they leave behind that always spark their memory to those who knew them best. The light those 2,750 individuals brought to this world is represented here tonight at Toronto City Hall. Tonight, we are gathering together to join together in support of our fellow Torontonians who have lost loved ones and to support each other in the face of an unprecedented health trauma. We honor the grandmothers, grandfathers, the mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, children, neighbors, co-workers, and classmates who have left us this year. In many cases, they died alone because of the very same pandemic, and those close to them never had a chance to say goodbye. Since the day 1 year ago when the first Torontonian was lost to COVID-19, we have worked with the help of everyone in our city to do the right thing and stop the spread of the virus, and that has saved thousands of lives and avoided the worst case scenarios first predicted to me by public health about a year ago. That could have seen Toronto experience the nightmare scenarios we have seen in other large cities around the world. But still, notwithstanding all of those efforts, all of the caring and all of the sacrifices, more than 2,750 residents have died here in our city. The sorrow and the grief we have felt with each death will not and cannot be forgotten. I will soon be initiating public consultations to see how Torontonians feel about the most appropriate way to permanently honor lives lost and sacrifices made due to this pandemic. But today offers us a chance to grieve together as a city, and I hope that it will inspire us all in the memory of those we have lost, inspire us to soldier on and get through these final months of this pandemic. The vaccine will bring this pandemic to an end, but until the day when we are all vaccinated, we have to keep following the public health advice. We owe it to all those we are mourning tonight to get through these tough times and make sure that our city comes out stronger than ever, a tribute to their memories, a legacy to their memories. As the sun starts to set here in the City of Toronto on this day, let us pause and take a moment to remember and to honor the memory of all those we have lost. As we light these candles, we pay tribute together as a city. As daylight passes to dusk, we will keep these candles burning here at City Hall into the night in remembrance of each of those individuals who are no longer with us, and as a symbol of our solidarity with their families and with their friends. Their spirits live on and burn bright here in this empty square, in the heart of our wonderful city. In a few moments, we will light the last 12 of these candles as the tower bell in the old City Hall tolls in mourning. In doing this, we remember all of those who were taken from us each month in the past year, each of the 12 months of this past year. The memory of our loved ones will live through the darkness of night, through the burden of grief, and into the light of a new day. As we pause, Toronto-based singer Shakura, an actress and a songwriter and a blues vocalist, will perform for us during our moments of reflection. As we prepare to light these last candles, I encourage you to reflect at home. Together, we can shine our lights in remembrance of those whose lives has been lost as a result of the pandemic. And then we must go forward, filled with resolve to defeat the virus, but at the same time, filled with hope. Yes, the hope that comes from the vaccines and our heroic frontline workers, but also the hope that comes from the foundational Toronto values, which have seen us step up more and more often every single day and support each other, especially our most vulnerable fellow residents. And we've supported each other, I believe, like never before. And the hope that comes from the knowledge that our city, the City of Toronto, is one of the most admired cities in the world because of those values and because of a way of life founded on respect and caring and enterprise. We are strong. We are resilient. Nous sommes forts. Nous sommes résilients. All of the smart, hardworking people, great institutions, and many of the businesses in place before the pandemic, they're still here. And we will soon begin again to be joined by the best and the brightest who will resume coming here from around the world because they know of our way of life, that we still have some work to do on, but they know of our way of life. They know of our foundational values. They know of all the reasons this is one of the most blessed places to live in all of the world. We're almost there. We're almost there. And we know how good it can be once again when we get there. Let us honor those who we have lost by staying the course, by staying together in spirit and purpose so that we can emerge as individuals and as a city stronger than ever with no one left behind. Thank you.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circle flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. Was grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace shall lead me home. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see.